So today is May 1st. Happy May Day, International Workers' Day. And it's also the beginning of it's been 3 months since I started practicing violin, which was on February 1st. So February, March, and April. So May 1st is like the beginning of my fourth month. And I have to have a little patience with myself. I feel like I should be able to play better than I can, because I can't play worth a damn yet. But I've been working on it. Some things that I've done is I put on a shoulder rest. The original chin rest was one that was kind of flat against the body of the violin. Because I have a longer neck, I wanted a chin rest that was up higher. So I looked at this one, which got good reviews due to its shape, and it's high, and it's also a center, mounts on the center of the violin where there's more structure to the instrument. The one that was on it was mounted over here. There's nothing wrong with it, but other than it was too low. But I read that it's somewhat better structurally to have it mounted here because there's a little block of wood inside the violin right there at the tailpiece. But one thing that did happen to me when I started using this chin rest is I got an enormous rash right here, and you can still see evidences of it. I'm discolored, and it's still a little bit itchy too. I'll see if I can find a picture that I took of when the rash was at its worst, before I realized what was happening. And so I've started to use a washcloth over top of it. And it seems to have fixed me up. And it makes me feel like I'm in the league of some other people too that put a washcloth on the end of their violin. Anyway, so that's enough of my babble. I'll play a couple little things, and then that'll be it for my 3-month update. One thing I've learned is to try to listen for the resonances between the strings. So for the G on the D string, you'll want to resonate with the open G string, and it sounds sort of an easy note to try to get. I don't know if the microphone will pick that up, but I was off of it by a bit, and then I started to creep up to what the note is. So, I was just making some stuff up at the end. I hope you could recognize what that song was. There's a folk song that I was learning with voice called "I Died for Love." I'll see if I can play the vocal melody of that. Yeah, so both those songs are in D minor, so I had to sort of independently learn how to do the so-called low second finger position for the hand, because the major scale is, so the second finger is sort of right beside the third finger. With the minor scale, it needs to be down a little bit lower, beside the first finger. That's another resonance. So the pinky, which would be the fifth, wants to resonate with the next string up, right? Anyway, blah blah blah. So that's kind of where I am with the violin right now. I still practice scales and like arpeggios and stuff. So that's the pinky on the G string making a D note, and then there's the D string. So there's slight waver, so I'm very close to the note, but I'm not quite perfect. Anyway, I'll stop blabbing. Thank you for watching. And so yeah, that's the start of, this is the first day of my fourth month, end of the third month, beginning of the fourth. So yay for violin.